What up, world? Established Rich coming right back at you again. My next topic, I want to talk about this ASAP Rocky trial. Let's look at some of the testimony of ASAP Bari.
So you were saying that you were upset that he grabbed you by the collar, but then he produced the gun with his from his waistband, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do you remember which hand he was holding the gun in? His left or his right?
Probably his right.
Do you remember? Or?
No, I don't remember.
Okay, you just remember he had a gun in his hand.
Yeah, I just remember he had a gun in his hand.
Did you? And I don't mean the incident that you saw it, but throughout this incident, could you see the gun clearly?
Oh yeah.
Do you know the difference between a semi-automatic pistol and a revolver?
Yes.
What is the difference between those two to you?
One of them have a clip, and the other one you just load up bullets.
Do you? If I told you that a revolver had a wheel,
Right.
does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
And the gun that you saw him with, was it a semi-automatic, as you say, with a clip, or was it a revolver that has a wheel?
It's a semi-automatic with a clip.
Okay. Do you remember what color it was?
Black.
And do you remember anything else about it?
No.
Had you ever seen that gun before?
No.
Did you know the defendant to carry guns regularly?
Not really. I think one time he said I seen like on his wallet he had like a firearms in New York one time or something like that, but I don't remember ever seeing like or knowing, like physically knowing.
Okay. I mean, like, did you personally see him with a gun on occasions before this?
No, he has a lot of security.
Okay. Did you, if someone said that the defendant was known to carry a prop gun or fake guns, would that have been knowledge that you personally had?
No. He don't carry fake guns. He don't. Prop guns?
Yes.
No.
You never knew him to carry a prop?
No.
Did you ever know him to have any guns? And I don't mean, now I want to kind of broaden it. So not that he would carry in public, but guns that he would have either at his house or anywhere else?
Not to my knowledge. I never physically seen any guns on Rocky.
Okay. Except for
That night.
that day?
Yeah, that night.
Okay. Now, from what we see on the video, the two of you move off screen off the video. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
And when the two of you move off of the screen, is that where he first pulled the gun out of his waistband?
Yeah.
What was the first thing that you saw him do with the gun?
Oh, he pointed at me, and then that's when Elijah was like in between. And then I'm right behind Elijah, and I'm saying, if you brought a gun, use it then. That's the words I was saying to him.
Okay. This whole situation is crazy. Do I think Bari is snitching? If that's what you wanna call it. I don't know this guy. I don't know what codes he claimed to live by, or if he even claims to be any type of street guy. I did see the video where Rocky and him, met, and you see Rocky put the gun back in his waistband, which he's saying now was a prop gun. This whole scenario is crazy. I watched the opening arguments. I saw what the prosecution was saying. I saw what the defense was saying, which is that it wasn't even a real gun. It was a prop gun that Rocky carries for protection. Even though he is legally registered to carry a firearm, he can carry a real firearm. But he wasn't carrying one that day. He was carrying a prop gun. And I don't think they're even expected to produce the prop gun that he said he used. Also, there were no shell casings found by the police officers after they responded to a call of shots fired. 7 hours later, Bari shows up, which is on video also, and he recovers the shells that he says came from the shots that were fired at him. So my whole thing is, I see Rocky's defense is that there was no gun, therefore there could be no assault, there could be no injuries from a gunshot wound because there was no gunshot. And then my thing is, the intent to intimidate with the prop gun is still the same. So let's say if I rob a bank with a prop gun, is it not armed robbery? If that makes sense. Because the intent was still the same. And I'm just wondering if Rocky made the right decision in this situation. They're saying the evidence is weak, but if the jury is thinking about the intent of A$AP Rocky, meaning that no one else, it's like if you walk into a store with a prop gun and you flash the gun around, the fear for everybody that's involved is going to be real. I don't think Rocky really thought this through. I can see what he's saying, but if the other person doesn't know that the gun is fake, are all of their emotions and trauma from the situation just supposed to go away? That's my question. Let me know what you guys think. That's my opinion on it. This is Established Rich. You know I'll be back with another one. Peace.